There's things called suspicious activity report, often referred to as a SARS report, and that's anytime you have any large cash deposit coming in over $10,000. The vernacular safe banking is actually a specific bill that's going through, but let's just first take a step back that most retail investors that are not really closely associated with cannabis believe that there's no banking in cannabis and that everything is being done with cash transactions. And although there is cash transactions being done, it's not for the reason that everybody thinks. So first of all, there's currently 684 banks doing deposit relationships across the country, which is just under 15% of all the banks in the country are cannabis-friendly banks. And they're both Tier 1, which is plant touching, which can take cash, or Tier 2/3, which is what we are in. And so the banking has been robust since day one. There's all kinds of banks that are geared up to board cannabis deposits. And any bank in the country can technically board a cannabis deposit if they wanted to. There's things called suspicious activity report, often referred to as a SARS report, and that's anytime you have any large cash deposit come in over $10,000. During the Obama administration, there was an MSARS for marijuana, and that was for any bank to board cannabis deposits. So any bank could do it. It's just not worth their time to build a compliance department for a small amount of deposits if they're not focused on that sector, and if they get it wrong, they would lose their banking licenses. So where the cash buildup happens is that credit cards are still processed on the federal system, and so when the sales start with a $50, $75 transaction at the dispensary, most people use their credit cards for transactions, and if you can't utilize your credit card, you're forced to be transacting in cash. And so you get the cash buildup, and then everybody starts paying their bills down the line with that cash. So I'm here to tell you, the banking is robust. It's been even more, it's been over 700 banks in the previous year, so it's actually trending down. And of those banks, we're tracking over 4 dozen that are lending, as well as doing deposit relations, and we've heard as many as 400 are lending.